The first time I saw her, Paro, I was utterly mesmerized. Her beauty and the elegance with which she spoke were truly remarkable. Amit had even noted this in his diary. Paro moved into the house next to Amit's, and by coincidence, they ended up studying at the same college. Because of this, they frequently met and talked, and over time, Amit fell deeply in love with her. His love grew so intense that he would yearn to see Paro every day. If, for any reason, they could not meet, Amit would feel restless. He wished to spend as much time as possible with her, but circumstances did not allow it. Whenever Amit got a chance, he would tell Paro, "I really like being with you. I always want to meet you." Paro would simply laugh and blush it off. Paro was a wise and thoughtful person. She had already sensed that Amit had fallen for her and that he was struggling with the overwhelming emotions of love. Once, in the college canteen, while discussing someone else's love story, Paro had mentioned that she believed love could be truly painful. Amit had immediately asked, "How do you know that love is painful?" Paro had explained that from listening to her friends' experiences, reading love stories, novels, and even seeing tragic events like lovers committing suicide, she had realized that love's pain was indeed deep and unbearable. That's why she sympathized with those in love and understood their sufferings. She had also said, if someone has only loved, if someone has truly cared for another from the depth of their heart, then why should they receive hatred or pain in return? One day, Paro told her friend about Amit. She admitted she wasn't sure whether she loved him, but she had decided that whenever she met him, she would always greet him with a smile and listen to his feelings. She would be kind to him so that he could live happily. She vowed never to break his heart. Thus, the cycle of Amit's one-sided love continued. Whenever they met, Paro would sense his love, understand his pain, and treat him with care. One day, Amit could not hold back any longer and finally confessed, "Paro, I love you. I can't help but feel restless all the time." Paro had already expected this. She remained calm and allowed Amit to express everything on his mind. She listened patiently, letting him pour his heart out. Afterwards, Amit felt a sense of relief and happiness, knowing that she had at least heard his feelings. Over time, Amit continued to meet Paro and share his emotions, lightening his heart each time. One day, during one such meeting, Paro gently said, "Amit, I know that you love me. It makes me happy to know that someone cares for me so deeply." But the word "but" made Amit tense, and he listened intently. Paro continued, "I can't say whether I love you as much as you love me, at least not yet. But I do understand your love, your longing, and your pain. If I ever fall in love, I promise I won't hesitate to tell you. But no matter what happens, I will always respect your love." Amit listened carefully, and tears welled up in his eyes. Silence filled the space between them for a while. Then, breaking the silence, Amit said, "Paro, I appreciate that you listened to my feelings without pushing me away. We will both try, unsuccessfully, to control our hearts. But I want you to know that I will always love you in my heart. I will wait for you always. And I hope that one day you will love me too." Hearing this, Paro smiled and replied, "Amit, I will always respect your love and carry its essence in my heart. Don't think I am heartless." As she turned to leave, she said with a warm smile, "Amit, I truly hope your dreams come true. And if it doesn't, then at the very least, one day, I promise to give you a magical hug." With a thumbs up and another smile, Paro walked away. Amit sat there, lost in thought, dreaming of a future where his love might finally be reciprocated. Tears streamed down his face as he pondered the fate of his undying love. Years passed, but Amit still held on to hope. He believed that one day, Paro would return, not just with a hug, but with love in her heart.